Hi, I'm Jasmine. I'm a member of the 4K for Cancer Team San Diego, part of the Ulman Cancer Fund. We're a group of 26 cyclists bicycling across the country from Baltimore, Maryland to San Diego, California this summer over the course of 70 days. Today we're stopping here in Brownwood, Texas at the New Beginnings Church. I'm Jasmine. I'm a rising junior at Johns Hopkins University. I'm from New Jersey, and this summer I started riding for my grandparents, one of which I lost to cancer, and one of whom is a breast cancer survivor who's living in San Diego now. So I'm riding towards her this summer, and for all of the great communities that we've met along the way, and all of the cancer survivors and those who are still fighting.
So you got started in Baltimore?
Yeah, we started in Baltimore, Maryland 35 days ago.
35 days ago, and now you're in Brownwood, Texas.
Yes, we are.
What an awesome story. Thank you guys for what you're doing.
Hey, so my name is John McDermott, and I'm from Denver, Colorado. I heard about 4K last fall, and at the time my younger sister Claire, she's 16 years old, she didn't have cancer, but she was going through a number of health problems. Her stomach had stopped working, and her colon had stopped working. She was on all sorts of machines, and there were a lot of scary moments, a lot of close calls, but she never stopped fighting. She never quit, and it was just really inspiring to see her strength and the strength of my family as we kind of banded together during this time. So as soon as I heard about this organization and how it was geared toward young adults like my sister who were going through these tough situations, I knew I had to just get involved. And as soon as I found out it was biking across America, that got me even more excited because my sister can't do some of the things that other kids can do athletically. So I ride for her as well as 4 of my cousins, May, Kenny, Karen, and Marie, all of which are cancer survivors and inspirations to my family.
And how old is your sister again?
She's 16 years old, or she actually just turned 17 about a month
Just turned
ago.
17. Well, I appreciate what you do. And you're a senior at?
Regis University in Denver, Colorado.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
And I forgot, you probably said you're at Johns Hopkins.
Junior at Johns Hopkins.
Junior at Johns Hopkins. Okay, cool. All right, honey, you?
Hi, my name's Amy Malcheski. I'm from Pasadena, Maryland, right outside of Baltimore. I heard about the ride this summer from one of the sisters in my sorority. She kind of inspired me to do it because she's such an awesome person. But it also got me interested that it was for cancer because at the time my step-grandmother was just diagnosed. She was going through it actually alone in New Zealand, so it was a pretty tough time for her. She was traveling like 3 to 4 hours a day for chemo. And when I heard about the 4K for Cancer and that no one should have to go through it alone, it definitely inspired me to sign up for the ride. I also have 2 grandparents who survived skin cancer, fortunately, but I definitely have dedicated my summer to my step-grandmother.
Very cool. And you're a senior this year?
Yes, at UMBC, which is University of Maryland at Baltimore County.
Wow. Okay, very cool. Thank you for what you do. You know, every one of us on some level have been touched by this disease. In fact, our community just lost a little boy that was a very young little boy to it that fought a horrible battle with it, and the community really rallied. And each one of your stories I'm hearing about how this has done something in you, and it's funny how, not ha-ha funny, but it's unique how families get closer together through these tragedies. Families get closer together through, you know, sickness and things like that, and there's no easy way to do it, but it makes us stronger on the other side of it. Having said that, the next gentleman that we're going to talk to is actually a cancer survivor. So tell us your story and your name and a little bit about what you got.
Hi there, I'm James Baden. I was born just outside of Annapolis, Maryland. Lived there my whole life, and just graduated last year in 2012 from Messiah College right outside of Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Everything was going great, fresh out of college, just loving life, doing a study abroad, pretty much living the dream, and had an internship up in Boston. And the first day of the internship, actually, I had a seizure out of the blue. I worked out all through college, thought I was healthy, played lacrosse for them, but unfortunately I woke up in the hospital and they informed me that there was a brain tumor that I had in the back of my head about the size of a quarter. Didn't have any other effects other than that that I would have known, and they ended up taking it out about 2 months later at Johns Hopkins in Baltimore, and they said it was about the size of a quarter, and it probably had been there for years, so you really don't know anything. And they told me it wasn't cancer at first, but after doing pathology and a bunch of other reports on it, they found out that it was cancer. So I went through chemo and radiation for a couple months, and then took about a month off, enjoyed Christmas, and then from there, since January of this past year, I've been doing chemo 1 week on, 3 weeks off, and I finished about a week or so before this ride. But I didn't know if I was going to be able to do this ride, but
Wow.
so far so good. I've been able to keep up with everyone for the most part and push myself. So it's been an interesting journey, but we'll see where the Lord takes us.
So you just finished your chemo like
About
a week before you guys left?
About I think
Wow.
like 8 or 10 days before coming on the trip. So I tried to train as much as I could in between treatments, and just went from there. So far so good.
So altogether, you guys will have traveled 4,000 miles from Baltimore to San Diego when you get through, and you're about halfway there. Obviously, you're in the heart of Texas right now.
We are.
And so it's our pleasure to have you guys with us this weekend. And man, y'all been a great blessing to us, and I hope an inspiration to everybody that has come in contact with you. Thank you guys for what you do.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.